Playzinha do Pelinha Gameplay, cara. Voltando aqui hoje com esse jogo mito dos meriquiticos. Batman The Telltale Game Série, velho. Então é isso aí, ó. Série da Telltale do Batman, do Batman. Plim! Galera, já vai chegando, já vai deixando aquele like. Se você não é inscrito no canal, se inscreve, deixa o like, compartilha. Ativa o sininho que é para receber as notificações. Só lembrando, galera, não esquece de passar na Verton Games. Você quer um controle, quer um equipamento de qualidade para o seu PC, o seu console e o seu mobile, é na Verton Games. Link tá na descrição. E se você também tá procurando aí camiseta de anime, tá procurando uma xícara boa para poder tomar o seu café, cara, é na Elo7 Animaca. Lá você encontra os melhores produtos de anime e até do canal Pelinha Gameplay. E é isso aí, um salve pro gordinho aí, cara. Uma boa noite pra você. Já vamos começando esse jogão, mano. Já chega deixando aquele likezão. E bora lá, vamos nessa, que tá bom a beça. Essa gameplay hoje vai ficar pequena, hein. Hoje a gameplay fica pequena, filho. Vamos jogar a versão clássica do game. Episódio 2, Filhos de Arca. E é isso aí, filhão. Só vamos. No episódio anterior de Batman Arkham Knight.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door.
Esse é o
When this
Gobopot,
whole thing
o
starts,
pinguim.
make sure you're
Tá quase
on the
dormindo, né?
right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham.
Compra a Plus, mano. Vale muito mais comprar a Plus.
Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
Que safada,
The
velho.
chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Galera só tem chego e assistido. Nem assistido, na verdade. Só tem dado like e ido embora das lives. Essa série de jogos se adapta às suas escolhas e molda conforme você joga.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
O beco do crime. 5h38 da manhã. Ou da tarde.
I thought I might find you here.
Salve!
The news was upsetting.
Raul Floriano, seja bem-vindo aí à live, meu mano.
You should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that.
Que houve, meu
I've
mano?
been dreading this day
Desabafa aí
for nearly
comigo.
2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think...
Salve, Felipe! Seja bem-vindo aí à live, meu consagrado.
In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Como é que você tá, meu mano?
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do?
Ah, cara, eu tô com uma vontade de comprar o Cyberpunk 2077.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that.
Pensei, mas é porque tá machucando.
She was always so good to me.
Mano, o jogo Cyberpunk tá absurdo, velho.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want!
Nothing personal. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Batman, The Telltale séries. Já começa assim, velho, com essa clássica cena e triste dos pais do Bruce mortos.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing. But everything's been a little busy.
It was nothing worth mentioning.
Your friend gave us the whole case against Falcone.
Oh, not worth mentioning, huh?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Pô, Felipe, nem fala, mano. Tá muito caro. Eu queria muito comprar. Se eu ganhasse um gift card de 200 pila, pô, de 250, eu até compraria.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Episódio 2, Filhos de Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah. So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Dar a morfina ou não dar a morfina?
I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Salve, Lucas! Boa noite, Zap Lord, salve, salve, cara. Sejam bem-vindos aí à live, uma boa noite pra vocês. Cara, por enquanto nada demais. Por enquanto, só o que aconteceu é o Bruce dando uma morfina aqui pro Falcone e ele quer saber a verdade sobre os pais. Se eles realmente trabalhavam ou não para ou com o Falcone. Galera, já vai chegando, já deixando aquele like esperto, mano. E vambora se aprofundar nessa linha de raciocínio aí, cara. Vambora. Esse jogo tá muito top.
So who did? You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Que?
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure
Gato
this
Lorde,
floor!
cara, muito
No one
obrigado,
gets in or
velho. Muito
out!
obrigado de verdade.
Go!
Mano, de verdade, isso foi lindo, velho. Muito obrigado pela ajuda, mano. Muito obrigado de verdade. Você que é top, mano, falando essas lindas palavras pra mim, mano. De verdade, de verdade.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney.
Mano, isso foi muito tenso agora que aconteceu, mano. Ela simplesmente atirou no MC Falcone, tá ligado? MC Falcone. Mano, ela simplesmente atirou sem mais nem menos e o bagulho ficou doido, velho.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Qualidade de pelinha. Pelota humilde. Amigão, um ótimo marido, vai ser um ótimo pai, um youtuber muito bom, ótimo amigo. E só isso, porque eu mandar o resto não cabe. Pô, Felipe, muito obrigado, velho. Muito obrigado de verdade. Ô, Lorde.
I was drugged, Lieutenant. Please.
Meu filho nasce em março do ano que vem, mano.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now.
Nasce em março do ano que vem.
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to
Desculpa aí a demora que eu tô fazendo a barba enquanto eu tô fazendo live, mano. Eu já tô terminando o bigode. Aí por isso que eu tô quietinho.
Bruce.
Rick veio.
What are you doing here? My friends in
Não,
the
só o Noah que vai
GCPD have been telling
nascer.
stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Foi o Coringa.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was
Pronto, agora
messy.
voltei.
They were out of control.
Fiz a barba em live, cara, pelinha top.
Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Sem espelho, sem nada. Enquanto eu tô em live. Eu vi aqui, mano. Eu ia te agradecer agora. Muito obrigado, viu, Zap? Zap Lord. Muito obrigado, velho. Apareceu aqui pra mim às 9h35. Você compartilhou o vídeo, mano. Apareceu aqui, ó. Zap Lord compartilhou seu vídeo. Mano, muito obrigado, de verdade.
Find her now. Send a strong message.
Que isso, meu jovem. Pô, eu agradeço demais, mano, por ter, assim, vocês comigo, porque vocês me ajudam demais, velho, demais.
Bring me her head.
Se o canal tá crescendo, é graças a vocês, mano. Não graças a mim. Graças a vocês. São os inscritos que ajudam, mano.
You go. Be alright. Alright.
Relaxa, relaxa. Relaxa, meu jovem. Você já ajudou demais. Oswald Cobblepot.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Salve, salve, Luiz! Bem-vindo aí à live, cara. Uma boa noite pra você. Que agora vai começar a briga. Mano, esse Batman aqui tá sendo mó legal, mano. Tá sendo legal. A experiência de jogar ele tá sendo legal, cara.
You lot, come check out this office.
Ele é longo, ô Zep, ele é longo. Cada episódio dura cerca de no mínimo umas uma hora e pouquinho.
You can help me, or you...
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him
Mas é um ótimo jogo, mano. Eu faço um episódio por dia.
I'll crush him. Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly
Mano,
the
esse jogo vale a
defender of this
pena.
city, you'd have finished the job yourself.
Galera, depois daqui, eu vou deixar o meu canal da Roxinha, tá? Na verdade, tem na descrição.
To be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
Pra poder, eu vou pra lá pra poder fazer Resident Evil 6, tá? Que eu não consigo estar fazendo aqui porque a própria Capcom tá me dando direitos, problemas com direitos autorais.
Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Oswald Cobblepot. What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
Oi, bem-vindo. Que você tá quietinho? Você tá querendo chorar?
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Nossa! Ué? Eu apertei. Tá aqui deitadinho. Só não tô conseguindo identificar se ela tá com sono ou chateada. Mas eu acho que é sono, porque tá sem óculos. Quer um sorvete?
Alfred.
Quer um chiclete?
Track down Selina Kyle.
Cadê o teu chiclete? Você não tirou do saco? Oh, muito obrigado, Felipe, pela consideração, mano. Velho, eu queria muito comprar o Cyberpunk pra vir fazer uma série aqui pra vocês, mas infelizmente eu não tenho dinheiro. Quer que eu abra? Eu vou pegar um chiclete também. Daí, deixa eu abrir. Se tiver figurinha, se tiver tatuagem da Barbie, eu vou botar, tá? Não é pra isso aí, eu tenho que falar pra você, não é pra engolir chiclete, ai ai ai.
Tunes for drinking, dancing and fighting. Not necessarily in
Daqui
that
que eu
order.
abro. Eu falei, me dá aqui que eu abro.
Sorry, his manor.
You
Tamo
lost?
junto.
Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selina Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selina, huh?
Tamo junto,
You don't
Lucas.
strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Were you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in
Então.
the papers.
Whole other thing, meeting the
O
man in
Falcone
real life.
morreu.
You're
Ele interrogou
shorter than I thought you would be.
o Falcone.
Leave him alone, Frank.
Descobriu que o
Man's
Falcone
just trying to have a quiet
realmente
drink.
trabalhava com a família dele.
He didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
E o Oswald Cobblepot tá se revelando como pinguim agora.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Figurinha? Não.
Better be an
Eu
apology.
vou botar a tatuagem da Barbie, gente.
You were supposed to take care of our mutual
Cachorrinho com
problem.
fone de ouvido.
Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you. His name is Oswald.
Tem que comprar lixinho aqui pro quarto.
Never heard of him.
He goes by
Uma lixeira.
Penguin. Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation.
Eu joguei a minha fora já.
I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I can take him.
I appreciate confidence in a man, but not stupidity.
Quer que eu bote aonde?
The question is, why
Botar no
Gotham?
pulso.
Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world
Amy?
for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash
Pô,
God
logo ele
knows
tem
what in the
cabelo.
city.
Me ferrou
You
agora.
can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does.
Tenho. Eu
You
sou
wanna
um
stay?
gorila.
That's your choice.
If Penguin is everything you say, there's no tree high enough for you to
Tá aqui,
climb.
vida.
He will find you.
So what are you
Ele.
suggesting? The bat helps the cat?
And the cat helps the bat.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing,
O que é
it
que
really
você
is
tá fazendo?
adorable. But what
Você
would
vai deitar?
Harvey
Não,
think?
vou ligar esse
The
ventilador.
two of us, working together.
Se você
After
deitar,
all,
você
I'm not really an all
engole
work and
chiclete.
no play kind of girl.
Porque você é
Harvey knows
criança
that.
nenenzinha.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and
Tenho
I...
mesmo, mano. Tem pelo pra caraca. Sabe o Chewbacca? Eu pareço ele.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
Valeu. Não, não. Toma. Todo mundo vai tomar uma surra agora, filhão. Só isso. Tá achando que eu sou o quê? Sou Bruce Wayne, rapaz. Sou o Batman. Ih, ai, ele tá de faca. Ai, que medinho dele. Então toma. Toma logo uma cabeçada. Na mesa de sinuca ou na mesa do bar? Na mesa de sinuca.
Not done yet.
Salve, Dark. Seja bem-vindo aí à live, cara. Não, mas pra fazer live tá interessante, mano. Porque eu gosto do Batman, então... Toma ali um bandão. Quer comprar uma rasteirinha? Toma essa. Tô.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Nossa senhora, Batman. Toma. Toma. E toma. 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 A mimir. A mimir. Então chora, neném. Não, tá bugado não, Dark. Que isso? Ô, Felipe, é porque ele é da Telltale, ele é da mesma criadora do The Walking Dead.
Come on, this way.
Quick, check the alleyway.
Eu aperto qualquer um, o primeiro que eu conseguir.
You see anything? Negative. Let's check the other side.
Ele é um jogo de 5 episódios e eu vou fazer os 5 episódios aqui no canal a partir de hoje. Na verdade eu já comecei, mas hoje eu tô começando a sequência certa dele. Vem, dá um beijinho da Celina. Vou beijar.
Let's get out of here.
Eita! Olha a cara de bobo dele.
Take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Ele é o Batman, deveria se fazer de difícil, mas é a Selina Kale, eles são um casal. Não dá,
Alfred,
ficou
I'm
muito
uploading the
fácil.
contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right?
Você principalmente.
Cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Eu fiz minha parte da negociação.
Indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
I should have guessed.
Olha o carro dele.
Hill's working with Penguin. If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Ah, as pessoas estão gostando do Batman. Só que se eu for como Batman, o prefeito Hill vai ficar com medo e vai abrir a boca. Se eu for atrás do... como Bruce... Bruce! O pessoal tá pedindo como Bruce.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
O Lucas pediu, ó, Bruce. Ele é fluente. Ele fala, ele é bilíngue. Bilíngue fluente, porque ele fala inglês e várias merdas. Ah, eu? Falo várias merdas fluente? Ó, pronto, agora eu tenho uma tatuagem de óculos da Barbie. Tá, minha tá te chamando. Entra!
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an
Quiser
appointment?
fazer aquela pizza?
The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires you, just come to work for me. Deal?
É, ia acabar com a reputação do bairro. Ali, a mulher tá sem cabelo, olha lá. Olha o lag, o bug.
Bruce
a mulher
Wayne.
tá sem cabelo, velho.
Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
We can be friends, Hill. I'd like us to put aside our differences.
It's easy to ask for peace when you've already lost the war. But I won't be the one to deny a fresh start. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have.
Caraca, velho, que bug! Bug, você só vê aqui nas lives do Pelinha, filho, ao vivaço.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent and the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, then Oswald has a right to be angry. Is there any proof?
Your father and I hid our tracks quite well. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and my rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin, he won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Nossa, cara, que cara otário.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security at the debate.
Tem negócio aqui no
Hill
meio
seems
ainda?
to think he's safe, but Penguin's still
Você
out
só
there.
ri, não fala.
Não, você tá feita, mas não tá feita.
Como é que a barba tá feita e não tá feita?
Ah, tá feita, só tá esquisita.
Como que ela tá esquisita, amor?
Porque tá engraçada. Por que você não tirou aqui? Você fez a barba pela metade?
Porque eu não tava enxergando pra ver aí. Como é que ela tá esquisita?
Tá engraçado. Tira tudo. Não agora, né? Faz isso depois.
Ah, vou tirar agora. Ah, foi só um negocinho de nada, pô. E tu tá rindo da minha cara por causa disso?
Ah, eu ri de você pra todo.
Quer fazer aquela pizza?
Eu tô cheio.
Ou quer comprar uma pizza?
I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theater.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. It must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever. I'll leave you to it.
Ah, bom, o problema não foi ir de Batman ou ir com ou ir de Bruce. O problema é que o prefeito ele tá envolvido com merda e ele queria que eu acabasse com a campanha do Harvey. Tipo assim, o Harvey tá sendo amigo do Bruce. Eu não vou acabar com a reputação de uma amizade. Velho, eu não deixo uma amizade por qualquer coisa.
We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors.
Mas eu já queria ser seu namorado.
I have to get down there now.
Desde quando eu te vi eu já te queria, então. Não sabia que a gente ia chegar a casar, mas eu sou sincero. Eu achei que eu mais pretendente. Eu tava quase desistindo de lutar pelo pelo nosso amor.
I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you actually.
É, eu tenho preparo.
Something's come up. Something that's
O quê?
Well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Tá aqui.
There's a small army of
Security here. Something about a terrorist threat. They have me in some back room until the debate.
O óculos é usado assim.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look,
porra, ai, Gotham é vazio, né, viado? Quem moraria em Gotham, galera? Eu não. Cidade bosta. Você tá maluco? Só se o Batman me adotasse.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press and now this mess with Falcone, you're a
liability.
But here's the thing, Bruce.
Without your money,
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Listen, I hate to push you,
but I need to know. Can I count on your money, Bruce?
Pode, meu filho. Você pode contar com meu dinheiro.
To save Gotham.
I'll always support you, Harvey.
Oh, thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
Você quer falar mal de mim?
You don't know how much this means
mas tá bom, você pode contar com meu dinheiro pela amizade.
Sorry, Bruce. The makeup person is here.
Eu acabei de falar que eu não vou apoiar o outro e você vem falar que vai ter que falar mal de mim.
No matter what I have to say tonight, remember.
You are always my friend.
A Celina? Ah, sei lá, porque ele já tem um romance nos lugares.
Não, aí.
Eles são casados, sabia?
Não, aí.
Tá bom. Galera, vocês querem ver uma live de Batman Arkham Knight? Só que eu vou jogar um novo jogo mais, porque eu já tenho todos os troféus do Charada. Vocês querem? Que aí eu faço ele 100% no novo jogo mais. O que vocês acham? Aí eu já faço logo uma live. Faço hoje. Você quer hoje?
Não, porque a gente vai dormir.
Quer cheirar meu sovaco?
I appreciate the sentiment, Jim. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been
Pô, mas tu fuma pra caraca, engorda.
Patrols on every door.
You better check all them.
Ih, bug.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
Ah, mas a ela e eu é assim.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back.
Ela e eu, nosso amor é assim, filho.
I thought I'd repay the
Cheira o sovaco do outro.
You know, like you scratch my back.
Lambe o sovaco do outro.
Doing the right thing. Maybe there's hope for you yet.
Don't read too much
Faça massagem no meu pé.
I'm just allergic to owing you anything.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting.
Por que meu pé é nojento? Meu pé é grandão, né?
Alpha, do you read?
Olha só, o que eu sei fazer com o pé.
Aren't you glad I'm here?
Viu?
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there.
Tá muito longe da minha bunda, relaxa.
We are seriously underfunded.
Somebody was.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Quer comer um hamburguinho hoje? Um hamburgão de 6 carnes. A de 6 carnes você pensa, né, safada? De 6 carnes você pensa. Toma, faz pedidor pra você e um pra mim. E nenhum pro outro. Quer comer hambúrguer? Come hambúrguer que tem no freezer. Que acabou com... Hã? Pra não ver que acabou com... Tu não viu a cara da mãe dele? Não acabou, acabou. Toma. Eita, deu um xerecard nele, fi. Caralho, ela chegou com tudo, botou a bunda na cara do cara, mano. Mas skin do Fortnite do Batman já tem, já.
At least we know why they weren't responding.
É porque é baseada nas HQs, né? E ele é baseado nas HQs. E ele tem formato de HQ. Quem de vocês que tá na live gosta do Batman?
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business. Firing the moderator.
Louco! Não. Eu não tomo
I hate to be a downer, but these
nem nada desse jeito. Ganhei
I don't like their
100%.
chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
Mano, eu também amo o Batman. Eu tenho uma tatuagem do Batman que eu fiz.
Come on, you. You there? Yes. You. Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Vic Vale.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
Vamos analisar como que eu vou acabar com eles. Vamos lá, analisa como que eu vou acabar com ele. Vamos lá pro segundo. Não, o segundo vai ter que ser de perto da saída. Ele. Vou jogar na mesa. Vamos lá, ó. Segundo, ó. Vapo na mesa. Toma na cabeçada. Eu até peidei. E o terceiro. Vou jogar ele pro alto. Isso aqui?
Sounds fun.
E é isso, mano. É isso que vai acontecer. Toma a sua mesada do meio. Galera, vocês sabiam que vocês que ficam na live e me acompanham até o final dela, vocês me ajudam demais. Ajudam mais do que o pessoal que só vem pra dar like. Vocês sim me ajudam, por quê? Sabendo que vocês ficam até o final, o YouTube entende que vocês gostam do meu conteúdo. O pessoal que só entra na live pra deixar o like e sai, o YouTube entende que esse pessoal não gosta de ficar no conteúdo. Mesmo dando o like, o YouTube não entende que o conteúdo tá bom e assim ele não compartilha a live para outras pessoas.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Candidates, take off your masks. Show Gotham your truth. Tell them what you really think about the city you pretend to love.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
Because they can't be bothered to get a damn job.
Do you have anything to say?
You really want to hear what I think? Gotham's flawed. Sure. Let's say it isn't. It's flaws, but it's beautiful.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on caution. Men like your friend, Bruce Wayne. You're as bad as he is. Happy to look away from what you don't want to see.
Eu pego o Cogopote.
Roll the tape!
Subject 9.
I thought your father was dead.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want. Commence the procedure. Give her a dose she won't come back from.
Nossa. Não, tá não.
Now you will see.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Go!
Go away! Why don't you kick the crap out of him?
No! Please! I made a man!
You could never!
Batman já derrotou o rei mutante. Você acha que ele não vai te derrotar?
That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Get your back, my poor old mum. So this is for her.
You won't let her kill anyone else!
Right, your turn, Dent.
Toma ali.
Where's your mate, Bruce Wayne? Your biggest supporter, and he didn't even turn up. Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
Your revolution is over, Penguin.
On the contrary, we're just getting started!
Toma lá tapão, filho. Porcaria. Ela sabe se virar.
Mr. Dent. Hi. Thanks.
Freeze! I said freeze! Hold your fire, damn it! Where's the maniac
Deve
in the
estar
mask?
chateado. Deve estar chateada. Mas foi como eu pensei. Ela sabe se cuidar. Tomou um tiro e o Harvey teria sido morto.
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Botei no saco e já joguei fora. Botei no saco.
Meanwhile, the Wayne family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
É, filha. Mano, só porradão na cara, porrada atrás de porrada, filho.
He's lucky, you know. Could have been much worse if the Batman hadn't been there.
But there still will be scars.
E acho que assim chegamos ao final do episódio.
Look for the blood. There. Come on, she can't go far.
Lawyers representing Bruce Wayne have no comment at this time.
Ô Damiano, deixa eu te fazer uma pergunta, vem cá. Deixa eu te fazer uma pergunta. Aquela pizza dá no tabuleiro ali que vai no forninho, não dá? Tá, então pode fechar aqui. Não, é forninho. Episódio 2, Filhos de Arkham. No momento você está offline para isso. E é possível comparar suas escolhas e atualizar. Eu não tô offline?
Minhas coisas tá tudo ali no cantinho,
Não dá pra ver minhas escolhas. Não dá pra ver as escolhas dessa vez porque tá offline. Fecha pra mim, por favor.
Next time on Batman, the Telltale series.
Caralho, velho, essa cidade cheia de problema atrás de problema.
Who are these people, Bruce?
Authorities are scrambling. The so-called Children of Arkham have the city in a frenzy, but there's still no sign of their masked leader. With Hill and Falcone dead by their hands, the question on everyone's lips is, who's next?
Quem será o
After
próximo?
that news about your father sending innocent people to Arkham, sounds like the whole city wants your head on a pike.
The Waynes have always run this company, but now they want to decide what your future at this company will be.
Do you really think Bruce Wayne is worth protecting?
Só a Celina sabe que ele é o Batman.
You know what I want.
Viu? Acaba que eles vão ficar bem. Não! Não!